Amazing, there's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already found and stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the Dolphin? Okay, so there's the ship part that we need to fly. This is the first day. Yeah, like I was saying, this game is split into days. We can't go back there yet, but this game is split in 2 days. There are 30 days. As he said, his life support system... Oh, I don't think he said it yet, but his life support system will only last for 30 days. And we have to find all of his ship parts and get him flying before the 30 days are up. Otherwise, we'll lose the game, basically. You don't have to collect all 30 ship parts to beat the game, but it's complicated. I'll explain it later on, but basically this is the first day. Each day usually lasts for around 15 or 13 minutes or something. It's just over 10 minutes basically. And this first day has unlimited time, so you can stay in this day for as long as you want. That's pretty much it. So the first day you can stay here as long as you want without a time limit. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright colour. At other times they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Okay, yeah, so just spam the A button to pluck Pikmin, and Olimar will automatically run to the closest Pikmin and pluck it, instead of going around and picking each Pikmin individually. Okay, also what he was talking about there, if I press C to disband them, you see they're not following me because they're all grey, whereas when they're following me they're all red. So it's the game's way of helping you to distinguish about which Pikmin are following you and which one Pikmin aren't. The maximum amount of Pikmin you can collect in day 1 is 25, so we've already beaten day 1, almost. But so I wonder if there's any grass around here. Grass is something you can pluck, and it will give you nectar, which will make your Pikmin stronger effectively. But I don't think there is any in the first day, so yeah, also in the top right rather, up here where my pointer is, it says day 1, that's the day that you're on obviously. So let's go and get the engine, which is here. I think you need 15 to carry this, maybe? 20, okay, you need so you need to, it's compulsory to get at least 20 Pikmin to finish day 1, because day 1 finishes when you get this back to your ship. And that's Pikmin. Yeah, just a real-time strategy game where you're controlling these Pikmin to help Olimar collect all of his ship parts and get back home to his planet. His home planet is called Hocotate, so he's a Hocotatian, I guess. Not human. That's pretty much all there is to it. There's different coloured Pikmin, which we'll get later in the game, and I'll explain them as we get them. But for now, we're just waiting for this to go back, and then we get a cool little animation. La 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 la. Hurry up. Yeah. Oh, glorious. With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back towards my home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly, but what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. Alright, so since it's split into days, the reason it's split into days is because at night time on this planet there are different monsters that will kill you, basically nocturnal creatures on this planet, which is why Olimar has to fly in a spaceship up into space before at the end of each day, which is the reason this game is split into days. 1 day since impact. I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can recover them all, I may never. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hocotate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. Okay, so we have 29 parts to collect in 29 days, so you have 1 part for each day if you'd like. But obviously it makes more sense to collect more parts in more days. Okay, this is our overview of the day. So in the top left, it says day 1, that's the day you're on. Today's change in Pikmin population. That later in the game we'll have different coloured lines and stuff on there. Sprouted, today 25, total 25. This means the total is the amount we sprouted throughout the entire game. Also, and today is how many we sprouted today, obviously. Lost in battle, none, because we didn't have any battles today. There aren't any enemies on the first day. There's 0 lost in battle today, and 0 lost in battle total. That's overall in the game again. And we didn't leave any behind. Leaving them behind means when they're disbanded and they're not in the home area, which is where your ship is and where the onions are, when the day ends and you leave them behind on the planet and they die overnight. Bottom left, you'll see a red onion with a 25 next to it. That's how many red Pikmin we have right now. Further in the bottom left, you'll see a ship with a 1. That's how many ship parts we have collected. Parts remaining, 29. Obviously, how many ship parts are remaining, and days remaining, also 29. That's how many days are remaining until the end of the game. I will save. So I assume you get the option to save after every level. Okay, here's our world map style thing. So this is the impact site, which is the very first area of the game. You can see there it says parts in this area, and then there's 2 stars, and one of them is lit up. That means we've gotten one of the parts in that area, and there's another one there we haven't gotten. This is the Forest of Hope, which is level 2 effectively. Parts of this area, I think there's 9 there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think there's 8 parts there. I can't really see them. My TV screen's really dark right now, but that's how many parts are in the area. And bottom left again, how many ship parts we have overall, and how many there are overall. And red, how many red Pikmin we have. Alright, so also in the top right it says what day we are on again. And this music is awesome. So that was Pikmin Day 1. There was a lot of explaining in this part, like, oh my god. But hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we'll be visiting the Forest of Hope and getting some of the ship parts in that area, as well as discovering a new Pikmin. See you guys then.